Hey everybody, welcome to Magic Arena Mondays on the Mana League. I'm John as always, and this weekend we've got Kripp's Treasure Draft. This guy's a Hearthstone guy, I guess. My understanding is he basically does not play Magic, but he's got an event. So every single turn, you get a treasure. That's it. It's just Guilds of Ravnica. Draft, yay. But you get a treasure every turn, which means 3-card... Theoretically, they say 3 multicolored cards and 3-color and 4-color decks are easier. I see it as ramp, basically. So, Guilds of Ravnica. I haven't drafted this in a while, but there's a disinformation campaign, and y'all know what I think of Guilds of Ravnica. Disinformation campaign is a stupid bomb, especially with the Dimir Spy bug. Our deck is built. Our colors have been decided. We're going to take a Sinister Cell. There's also an Unexplained Disappearance. I think we might just take the Sinister Sabotage. To be honest, I'm not really going to play this stupid treasure aspect. I think it's kind of dumb. We're just going to build a really good deck, and it's going to work a few turns faster than it should. Unexplained Disappearance is great. Following that up, we've got an Enhanced Surveillance, which will help us surveil a whole bunch. We're not taking a Leapfrog or a Moodmark Painter, and a Dimir Guildgate. We got treasures. So we're going to take the Enhanced Surveillance here. Izzet Guildgate is fine. Barrier of Bones honestly sort of works in this deck, and it sends a signal to the bots, so I'm actually going to send the signal to the bots. Devious Cover-Up, well, that is part of a ludicrously controlling deck. Veiled Shade is fine filler. Severed Strands is totally solid. We get nothing here. So we'll take, there's not even an uncommon to help fill our collection, so we'll take that. Here we'll take, I don't know, Dimir Locket, I suppose. I'm not going to play it. Another Veiled Shade is fine filler. Moodmark Painter is in our colors, but we're not going to play it. Undercity Uprising is awful. And Pause for Reflection is awful. Well, there's the second Devious Cover-Up for our cycle. Never ever lose with that. And the rest of this pack is Holy Moly Boros, eh? But we're going to take that Devious Cover-Up. Following that, we get, again, garbage for our deck. Absolute garbage, absolute trash, in fact. So I guess we're going to take a Wall of Mist here. Yeah, let's take a wall. Well, Platecrafter's fine. A second Unexplained Disappearance wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I think I'm actually going to... Oh, sorry. Never mind. There's an Artful Takedown here. Didn't even notice it. In you go. What we need to see is a super bomby rare, but I think we're just going to go with a Deadly Visit. At some point, we're going to require creatures, I guess, is how you play. Dimir Informant is fine. Hired Poisoner is fine. Boy, I guess we're playing a frog. Although, Swarm Guildmage wouldn't be the worst, with the treasures especially. Yeah, no, let's take a Swarm Guildmage. I wouldn't even put a green source in my deck. But let's play the Swarm Guildmage. Bartisan Bat's probably fine. And we do need creatures. Bartisan Bat's probably fine, and we do need creatures. Spinal Centipede, I suppose. I've seen worse. There is just a Siege Worm. You know, like I said, those treasures, they'll count up pretty quick, so I'm actually going to take that Siege Worm. I don't know if we're actually going to play it, but I took it. Take a Spinal Centipede. Super filler cards here. Child of Night's fine. Moodmark Painter, hell no. Undercity Necrolist, nope. And Okapi. Alright, these packs have been absolutely awful, but we do get an Atrata. And I'm going to take the Atrata. Deadweight as well, we're not going to get it back around, or that Artful Takedown, but hello, Atrata. Watcher in the Mist, very, very good. We're certainly going to take that. We can cut out the Siege Worm. I think that's dumb. And then again, Dimir just disappeared. And it's not even being cut. It's just not in this pack. Like, there were, what, 2 picks here? 2 picks have come out of this pack. It's not like Dimir's getting cut. We can take a Wee Dragonauts, though. I actually like the Wee Dragonauts in this deck more than the Guildmage. Yeah, Dimir is just not here. It's just not. Take a Disdainful Stroke. Well, there we go. Whispering Snitch, and we actually don't have the repeatable Surveil, which kind of sucks. So I actually don't know if we want the Whispering Snitch. I think we want the Notion Rain. Yeah, let's take Notion Rain. Oh boy, I honestly can't believe how not in this draft is Dimir. Especially after the disinformation campaign Dimir Spybug start. I guess we're in a world where we're playing a crab. And I guess a Lotleth Giant? Boy, I don't think we're gonna win a match here. This actually looks really bad. Really, really, really bad. And there hasn't even been anything that we could like splash for crazily off of the treasures. This draft has just been awful. I guess we're gonna take a Parhelion Patrol. Swarm, sure. Sure. Uh-huh. Whatever. And sure. Boy, what a bad draft. What a bad, awful, super awful, bad draft. We're going to cut a Centipede. And what are we at? Why is there... they finally put a friggin' counter here. 44 out of 40. We're going to cut... So we're not surveilling enough. So I think we have to cut surveillance. We're casting a bajillion spells. So the Dragonauts are really good. And I think flyers are how we're kind of winning here. I think the Lotleth Giant, well, big is dumb. 2 more cuts. We are not playing a mountain. We are just going to use the treasures. There's literally no reason to play a mountain. Whoops. Cancel. What? No, how do I get out of lands? There we go. So we need 2 more cuts. And boy, I feel like you could play 17 lands with a treasure every turn. I think you can, so I'm actually going to cut another land. 16 lands. And we need 1 more cut. And that's probably going to be a Shadow Knight. Boy, I don't think this is going to work. I think this draft went very poorly. But let's give Kripp's treasure draft a try. I'm glad they're trying. I'm glad they're trying with these weekend events. The fact that they're full price for the draft is not something I'm terribly okay with. Because most of these drafts are really gimmicky. And I don't feel like they should be full price. They should be Phantom and be like a quarter of the price. And pay out some gold. Alright, this is fine. We're going to keep that. So, enjoy your treasure. Surprise! Opponents on Dimir. I get a treasure. Pass the turn. You get a treasure. That sound effect's gonna get real old real fast. Real old real fast. Sure. You blowed it up. You blowed it on up too. Got yourself a Notion Rain. Looks like what I was considering doing next turn. Although, why wouldn't you have used a land to do that? Do you not have a second land? Did you keep a 1-lander? There's no way you kept a 1-lander. Alright, what do we got? Well, screw it. I think we're just keeping up a devious cover-up at this point. Seems fine to me. I'll control the heck out of Maximus Decimus Meridius. Green, eh? Sure. Draw yourself a card. Okay. Discard a land. Ooh, a devious cover-up for us to, devious cover-up, eh? Alright, so we got 6 mana, so we can drop a Wall of Mist. Pass the turn. Resolve. Man, I'm itching for an MTGO always yes to this trigger button. Radical. You got it. Now, when they played Dimir Guildgate, I thought we were just going to get Demired here. But apparently not. Alright, so we have treasures for Devious Cover-Up now, so we can actually just cast a Dimir Informant or a Notion Rain. Or a Disinformation Campaign. That sounds good. You have been disinformed. Discard a card. Make it a good one. Ooh, nifty. It's going to be useful. Crippling Chill. Opponent not playing the best cards. Well, I guess I'm on MTGO recording. For arena recording, I'm usually over here. Hello. Pass that turn. Treasure, sure. Got it. 2, 3, 4, 5. They're on 5 mana. We're on 10 next turn. I guess they're on 6 mana now. They played a land. Probably just going to stroke whatever they play here. So what's our biggest concern? What's not counterable? Is there an uncounterable creature in guilds? There's no Carnage Tyrant. Timeout used. Swath Cutter Giant. Nah. Nah, not today. Not today. Not today. Alright, we still got our Devious Cover-Up mana there, so we're gonna Dimir Informant. Return Disinformation Campaign. Go away, go away. We're not going to recast it because I want to hold up Devious Cover-Up. So we're just going to pass the turn. Opponent on 5 mana. We are on 9. 9 mana. Barrier of Bones. Resolves. Surveil away, surveil away, surveil away with me. Throwing away another Barrier of Bone, sure. Opponent, what does your deck do? I'm deeply curious. Deeply curious here. Token, treasure. Game to token treasure. Oh, this really needs to auto-resolve. Alright, well, we're gonna disinform. Disinform. Discard, draw. Cool. Cool. We're going to drop that land. We're going to Dazzling Lights. Or, not Dazzling Lights. They discarded Dazzling Lights. We're going to Notion Rain. Bring back Disinformation Campaign. Play a Hired Poisoner. Hold up Devious Cover-Up. Hello. Whoa. Both of you can hang out on top. We're going to go with a Trotta on top first. Because we're not surveilling anymore. So Spybug is less good. Drop Hired Poisoner and pass the turn. Boy, this card was a mistake. Surveil was the mistake. Surveil was very poorly implemented, and making Surveil better by including cards like this was a little bit of a no-no. Alright, pass the turn. You gonna Radical? Timeout used. Timeout used. Come on. What you doing? You can't severed strands on your turn. You can artful takedown though. I don't care. I'm not winning with those two creatures. Your barrier bones is not attacking in. Couldn't care less. Land, cool. So we do get to Etrata and Disinformation campaign next turn, and still hold up 4 for Devious Cover-Up. Well, there's a Devious Cover-Up target. It took me a while, but I found one. Bring back Devious, Disdainful, Notion Rain, that. Blue. Boy, they took one of the most annoying things in Arena and built a entire draft format around it. Cracking treasure tokens. Alright, we drop, I guess, just Disinformation campaign again. We don't need a Trotta, right? Yeah, just hurt their base even more. And then actually we still can just drop a Trotta. Pitch a Sonic Assault. 1 card left in hand, eh? I hope it's a good creature for me to kill. And I'll attack. Alright, well now Etrata just gets to deal damage and not shuffle in? No, she'll always shuffle in no matter what, right? I believe she always shuffles in no matter what. Land, 1 card left in hand. Why is the opponent's exile zone so big? We get a treasure. Give me the treasure, give me the treasure. Give me the treasure. Are they gonna Sonic Assault my Etrata? I wasn't gonna attack with it anyways. They're gonna Dazzling Lights my Etrata. Okay. Another card I'll be talking about in the draft postmortem. There's no reason Dazzling Light should have been Surveil 2. 2 is too big of a number on that card. Treasure, hurrah, we got there. Well, we're going to bash in for 1. And we're going to drop the wee Dragonauts. And then we're not countering anything. We got 4, 5, 6 mana. So we're going to drop a Bartizan Beat. And we're going to drop a Dimir Spybug. And pass the turn. Deck is operating exactly the way it should be. What you got, opponent? Did you top deck like a champ? Sure did. You exile, right? You do exile, so you don't even get dudes there. And if you dare try to tap it with Sonic, oh, you can't even Sonic Assault it. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we just get to bash without you. Yoink. 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 Hey, the concession. Cool, we won. The deck does exactly what it needs to do. That's better than I thought it was going to be. Let's keep going. Also, we're completing quests. Look at that 1,000 gold. Not bad, not bad. That went better than I expected. I don't think I'm a fan of this draft format. I think a treasure return's a little bit weird. a little bit. It's not even overpowered. It's just I don't think it does what they think it does. All right. We got Barrier of Bones on turn 2, or we could keep up a Disdainful Stroke, but they're not casting a 4-drop on turn 1. So we're just going to go with the Bones. I do actually want another land, I think. Do I? No, we're getting the treasures. No, throw that land away. Throw that land away past the turn and hold up Disdainful Stroke, I think. Try to stop their early 4-drop. Put them behind on treasures. Plains. What you got for me? What you got? What you got? What you got? 2-drop? They're looking at their treasure. They're looking at their land. 2-drop. Sure. That's fine. That's super fine. That means they're not going to have a 4-drop this turn, which means I think we just drop a Veiled Shade. And pass that turn. So they can do a 3-drop here. That's fine. Veiled Shade will at least threaten to tussle with it. Crawl Harpooner definitely tussles with it. And yeah, we make sure we hold up Disdainful Stroke this time. So we just pass the turn here. Pass the turn, hold up the stroke. Shockland. Shock me. Shock me. Come on, 4-drop. 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 I guess we could have played a Veiled Shade and kept the treasures up for the Disdainful Stroke. That's a 3-drop. That's not a 4-drop at all. But they can't attack with the Veiled Shade. We can just turn it into a 4-4. So this is fine. This is fine. And that stroke becomes even easier to hold up. Past that turn, you're not attacking. Get ourselves a treasure. A Trotta. Don't mind if I do. And that holds up Disdainful Stroke. And I'll actually bash in with that Shade here. May as well, right? May as well take him to 16. Get yourself a treasure. Be my guest. So unless the creature has a scary ETB effect, we don't even Disdainful Stroke it. We just bash in with a Trotta. If it's removal, we Disdainful Stroke it. What'd you find? You got a full hand there. Somehow. I guess they haven't cast much, have they? That's one treasure cracked. Nope. Not a chance. Not a chance, my friend. Not a chance. And yeah, I'll pretty gladly Trotta away that Crawl Harpooner, because we've got a Deadly Visit for whatever scary creature they play. So we don't attack with the Veiled Shade because they just offer the trade. We just get in for the 3. Bartizan Bats. In for 3. Come on, Magic Online, don't lag on me like that. 1. In for 3. Eat the Crawl Harpooner. And boy, I wish we had more lands. That's what I get for throwing away that land. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I guess we're just dropping a bat here. If we hit a land, we have Crawl Swarm online. Rule. Yeah, we need that land. How does Swathcunter Giant deal 1 damage to flyers? Did not hit that land. So, Bartizan Bats, get in for your 1 attack here. And let's drop a Veiled Shade. Pass that turn. Well, we're going to have the Deadly Visit mana, but Bartizan Bats will be dead by that time. Sadly. It's got to be turn 6 here. 3 lands. Not good. Ew. Rude. Very rude. In for 5, I'll take it. I'll lose my bats. Oh my god. That was good. I like that. That was good. That's a combo you're never gonna see normally. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I will admit that was nifty. Yeah, we're gonna Deadly Visit that. Kill all my dudes. I'm gonna kill your dude. Give me a Trotta. Give me a Trotta. Give me a Trotta. I'll take a counterspell. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. So we get to drop Wall of Mist and hold up the counterspell. Ew! Ew, 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 ew. Can I have the counterspell yesterday, please? Yeah. 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 Maybe we have to play the Crawl Swarm? No, I'm going to play the Wall of Mist and hold up the counterspell. Buys us a turn. Then we can play Crawl Swarm the next turn. If we had drawn more mana, we would have been pretty darn good this game, I think. Ain't that the story of our lives? Sure. A 4/3, you say? I don't think I care about a 4/3. I'm not going to take 6. Or I am going to take 6, sorry. Ow. I don't care about a 1/4. So we're going to drop our friend Crawl Swarm to block their Vigor Spore Worm. Black, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, and then we don't hold up Sinister Sabotage. That's bad for us. That's really, really bad for us. That's really bad. An opponent is already highlighting their hand. Crawl Swarm's gonna die somehow. Get a treasure. Bye-bye, Crawl Swarm. Ooh. Super goodbye. Can I have the land before the spell resolves? Super duper goodbye. Drop a island. We're gonna have to take 5 here, I guess. I mean, we can block and hope we find removal. Do we have removal? I don't think we do. We've got a Hired Poisoner, though. So we still take 5 and go to 4. We're still just dead. Sure. I think we lose. I think we just lose. No. Man, sacking a lot of treasures is annoying. Alright. That's not an answer. Get our treasure. And, well, that's actually the answer I wanted. This actually keeps us in. Actually just keeps us in. Talk about called shot. Please don't have anything. You theoretically should have a large amount of land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 out of 21 cards. You betcha. +9, +9. Alright, alright. 3-turn clock here. Not a 3-turn clock. Give me something. Give me something. It's just going to be a land. It's going to be the land we needed a long time ago. It's a Trotta again. Hey, a Trotta. That's not bad. She blocks Dowser. We take 1. We attack. We kill Dowser. Not the worst thing in the world. Oh, is that a sarcastic asshole nice? Are you just gonna kill her? Yeah, you're just a dick, aren't you? You're highlighting your hand a whole lot. You've got a kill spell. Cool, yeah, you're just a dick. Don't be a dick on Magic Online. It's really not easy with like 5 options of what to say, but you still can do it. And you still shouldn't. Alright, we're 1-1. Yeah, we did not draw. We did not draw well there. If we draw well, I think our deck is super solidly set up. We just need to see those devious cover-ups. And the lands. We need to see the lands. We'll keep this, I guess. We're stuck with 2 lands again, because of course Magic Arena gives you 2 lands, because every draft deck ever only ever wants 2 lands, right? That's all you need. Drop a land, pass the turn. We've got ourselves a Disdainful Stroke. Should they try to drop a 4-drop here. Get to reset their treasures. Show me a 4-drop. That's my own card. It's my own card. Alright, alright. I think we'll just keep up the counter spells. Yeah, let's just keep up the counter spells. Slow and steady is how I think we win with this deck. Slow and steady. Opponent on 6 mana. Just attacking for 1 though. Show me a 6-drop. Use up all those treasures. Well, 4-drop is fine, I guess. Counter that. Resolves. Get ourselves a treasure. Get a Hired Poisoner. That's pretty nifty. So, yeah, I don't want to use up all those treasures. So I think we'll just go Hired Poisoner, go. Yeah, Hired Poisoner, go. Stops their Steamkin. Counterspell for whatever big dumb thing comes down. We're good. We're good. What we also really need... yeah, I'm going to counter Samala Woodshaper. What we also really need is Disinformation Campaign. That was a huge part of that first match. Not an island. But we're going to put that in there, and the shuffler is going to be like, oh, you don't want any more lands at all, right? Get a treasure, and show me a devious cover-up on top. Devious cover-up. One time. One time devious cover-up. Unexplained disappearance. Well, that's not too shabby. We're going to drop the bats. Unfortunately, if we do have to use unexplained disappearance, it means we have no treasures left. And we are once again on 3 freaking lands. Crawl Harpooner. Trade with the bats? I'm pretty okay with that, trading with the bats, to be honest. No problem of mine. What else you got? Sure. Ledev Guardian. You got it. No biggie. No attacks. My turn. Get a treasure. Draw not a land. Hey, it was actually a land. We tricked Magic Online. Or Magic Arena. Drop a crab. Pass the turn. Hold up the disappearance. What you got, opponent? What you got? What you got? What do you have? Book Devourer. Sure. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you can discard all the cards. Okay, sure. It's a 4/5. It's a big dumb, big dumb. Just a big dumb, big dumb. Huh. I kind of would have expected an attack there. Dimir Informant. Why, yes, I do want to fix my draws desperately. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'll take an Artful Takedown. For sure. Yeah. Hold up an Unexplained Disappearance. Sounds good. Sounds good. What you doing? You're gonna prey upon. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not today. And we're going to keep the Artful Takedown on top. You can replay your Ledev Guardian if you want. Now we just block Wishcoin Crab on Book Devourer. And we're fine. We're all good. They might even tap Book Devourer here. Ooh, okay. Rosemane Centaur. That's pretty good. That's an Artful Takedown target and a half. So yeah, I think I'm just passing the turn here. I need those treasures. I think not having all the treasures was another problem we had in the last match. With this deck, in this format, I super like being reactive. So we're going to tap Book Devourer, kill Rosemane Centaur. Ledev Guardian. Come back to play. Although, honestly, I might actually let the attack come through. Oh, no attack. Okay. Sure. Well, we're going to do both. We're going to tap and we're going to kill. So there goes Rosemane. Book Devourer still being held off by the Crab and the Poisoner. More the Crab than the Poisoner, TBH. Get a treasure. Up to a bajillion mana. Get a Notion Rain that we're going to use. Give me disinformation. No, no. We have enough treasures now. Hey, there we go. Everything has gotten better. Everything has gotten better. We're going to pass the turn. Holding up the Devious Cover-Up. And now we're in very good shape. We can out-attrition them from now. Try to prey upon me again, I dare ya. We're going to have to use 3 of our treasure. Pardon? Do I care about Street Riot? That's just a bad card, right? Yeah, no, I just let that happen. I mean, I guess it makes it a 5/5, but... it's not the biggest of deals. Get a treasure. Ooh, get a Watcher. Well. We need Book Devourer to die now. It's the scarier of the two. So we are going to murder that by sacking the Informant. You're on Steamkin duty, you're on Ledev Guardian duty. And we're just going to pass the turn holding up those treasures, because again, I really think the key is having enough mana, and we still have 4 mana on what must be turn 9, 10? So does our opponent, for that matter. Collar the Culprit. No. That crab is important to me. And we want to bring back Severed Strands, Notion Rain, Artful Takedown, and Sinister Sabotage. Blue, blue, black, black, counter. We will take the action. Your go. Ho ho. You're giving me a Steamkin, eh? No, you're not. You thought better of it. Alright, we get a treasure. We draw a card. Probably play a Watcher here. Give me a treasure. Give me a treasure. Draw a Bartizan Bats. Yeah, we are going to Watcher. Try to find those counters again. We just put a bunch back in the deck. Ooh, yes please. Yes, Disinformation Campaign. Pass the turn. Get a treasure. Definitely sick and tired of that treasure sound effect. Land, Hellkite Whelp, not a problem with Watcher in the Mist. I mean, it trades with Watcher in the Mist, which is kind of a pain, but so be it. So be it. Get a treasure. Let's disinform them. I guess I have thrown away, what, 4 lands? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, I've thrown away 4. 8. Still 9 lands in the top 20. Did we scry away a land? No, we didn't scry at all. Disinform, get rid of that last card, put them into top deck mode. And let's draw a counterspell. Ooh! Oh, did we ever. Alright, we are in extraordinarily good shape now. Just the best shape. This is how we win. Really? I don't understand your attack. Especially when Hellkite Whelp would have killed the poisoner. We're going to kill the dropper here. Bring back, of course, the very important Devious Cover-Up. As well as Disappearance, Stroke, and Poisoner. Blue, blue, white, black, counter, bring the cards back, and we are in super good shape. Just the best of shapes. Treasure. Unfortunately, we can't play our X ones with that Hellkite Whelp. And that's a land. Yeah, they haven't read what Hellkite Whelp actually does. We're going to drop Veiled Shade, and we're going to pass the turn. We do have to find another counter at some point. But they're in the same shape. 5 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they've got presumably 13-ish in their top 21. They didn't exile any. Nope. Opponent's willing to trade with a Watcher. That's fine by me. Okay. You're going to deal 1 to that. Oh, it's not 1 to everything? Okay. I mean, that's still bad. Yeah, there's no way we're... Oh, I should have blocked with the crab. Oh, well. I was thinking they had a trick, but I really don't think so. Not as quick as that, as the priority skipped there. So I think they've got a land in hand, to be honest. And that clears the way for our gigantic flyers. So we currently just win this race, so bash in for 4. You don't have vigilance, do you? No. Hey, we won. Opponent finally had enough. And that's how we win. We make our opponent sick and tired of playing the game of Magic. Well, let's keep playing. We are 2-1. This is honestly part of the problem with quick drafts on Magic Arena is potentially, what, 9 games of Magic maximum? Yeah, 9 games of Magic makes for a very long draft video. If you're cool with long draft videos, let me know. If you have a better idea of how I could split them up, let me know. If you just don't care how it ends, let me know. This is fine with treasures. I'm happy to see a 3-lander for once in my life. Rakdos, playing swamps. Burglar. I'm fine with the bats going away, I think. Treasure. Card. So if we drop a Veiled Shade this turn, next turn we have 3. Next turn we have Watcher in the Mist mana. So yeah, let's go Veiled Shade. To block their rat. Rakdos playing Orzhov. Yeah, I think the secret here is not using your treasures as early as this person is. I mean, it could just be my deck as well, but, you know. Alright, so we still block everything that has ever happened, so I'm just going to fix up our draws here with some Surveil and a 3/4 flyer. Those are really bad against 1/1s. I'm going to pitch both. In part because I also want lands. Again. Seems to be a recurring theme on Arena these days. Okay, 4-drop. What you got? What you got? What you got? Looks like Watcher in the Mist is going to die. But how? With an artful takedown. That's how. And we're going to take 3. Treasure. Land. Yeah, let's go with Informant. Fix our draws a little bit more. Block again. Barrier helps block, I suppose. Opponent's not threatening us. What's going to really get us here is March of the Multitudes. Opponent is full on 4 colors, apparently. Wish Coin Crab. Just keeps using that treasure. Held up a mountain. But why? Play the barrier. Surveil. Go away. Pass the turn. Oh, find me a counterspell. Land. No attacks. More 1/1s. Okay. Man, Mephitic Vapors would be amazing. I'll play a Wee Dragonauts. They block and eventually get in for damage. Pass the turn. Land, down to 2 cards. Disinformation campaign would be huge right about now. Land. I'm not killing a crab, so I'm just going to attack in for 1 here. And drop a Veiled Shade. Pass that turn. Make a treasure, draw a card, play a land. Garrison Sergeant. 3/3 double strike. Well, that's probably Deadly Visit worthy. Not by much, but probably just Deadly Visit worthy. Plus we get to find counterspells. Draw a card. It's a counterspell. You would have been good last turn. So let's just kill Garrison Sergeant. We'll get to fly in for 3. Surveil 2. Find me Devious Cover-Ups. Yeah. Yeah, you found me a Devious Cover-Up. And we will bash in for 3 in the air. Pass the turn. And we will counter whatever gigantic thing they're going to cast here. It's going to be a Healer's Hawk. Centaur Peacemaker can't counter it, unfortunately. Can block it, though. We can block it. And we now have a counterspell suite up. So I am feeling pretty darn okay. Let's fly on in for 1. I guess I shouldn't auto-pass the turn. March the Multitudes at instant speed would wreck us. So we'll basically guaranteed counter whatever this is, unless it's like another Sworn Companions or something. Are you counting your treasures? Uh-oh. Hell no. Hell no. You are... Oh, the opponent at 21 with a board state just quit because I countered their Night Veil Predator. Oh boy. 3 and 1. 3 and 1. 3 and 1. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 3 and 1. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Yeah, that's fine. That's super fine. That is a Hired Poisoner on 1, a Wall of Mist on 2, and an Atrata on 3. Opponent stealing from our playbook. Drop the Wow, pass the turn. I guess I'll trade Poisoners with them. No, I'll probably just take 1. Yeah, I'll just take 1. Give me a 4-drop I can eat. Yeah, here we go. That is a 4-drop that I can eat. Yeah, we are going to Atrata. and keep some treasures up. Because I think that's the key. I really think that's the key. Barrier, you got it. No skin off my back. And we are certainly just going to Atrata and eat the bats. Lotleth Giant, goodbye. So you have no lands, is my guess. Spinal, sure. Opponent has no lands. I will trade Poisoners here. And then I'm gonna eat your bats. Nom 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 nom. And then I'm gonna play a Crawl Swarm because it finishes the game. Pass that turn. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Goodbye, Swamp. Something on top, eh? Something I can deadly visit, perhaps? Land for turn, down to 2 cards. Disinformation Campaign, come on. That's good. That's great. Everything's awesome. The game is now firmly under our control. At this point, it becomes significantly harder to lose. Ooh, I might prefer killing that. No, we'll just Devious Cover up it. And we'll return both cards to our hand. Or, to our library. Bye-bye. Get a treasure. Draw a card. It's a Watcher in the Mist. I'm going to cast that. Because that ends the game. And doesn't die to a Mephitic Vapors. Show me counterspells on top. There it is. And we'll pass the turn. Just got to live through this not being game ending. Not game ending. We are now solidly in good shape. Good shape has been called. I will bash in for 3. And then... don't want to use those treasures up, but I'll drop the Veiled Shade. Because I want to sack the Veiled Shade for Severed Strands, if need be. Land, single card left. We have almost fully attritioned them. We have them on a 5-turn clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can deal 6 damage. That's fine. I will super take 6 here. So yeah, I think I'm just going to Severed Strands a Veiled Shade for a Veiled Shade. Because we still really hold them to a quick race here. They leave up their treasures. Smarty pants. Get a treasure, draw the strands, come on in for 3. Actually, no, we come in with both. Do we do a pump? No, we don't bother with a pump here. Use up less treasures. Use up less treasures. Kill their Veiled Shade for our Veiled Shade. Pass the turn. Holding up. Devious Cover-Up. To return Devious Cover-Up. And Severed Strands and the Shade. 4-turn clock now. Land, they're down to a single card. I think they're flooding. It's our time. Bash on in for 3. Pass the turn. It's going to be relatively hard to lose now. Nope. Not a chance. Return, return, return. Take the action. Are you sure? Yeah, I didn't think so. Get our treasure. Ooh, unexplained disappearance. Oh, that is definitely going to close it here. Land and a go. Land and a go. Gonna take him down to 2 here. And I think we're gonna go 4 and 1. With a counter spell in hand, we are gonna go 4 and 1. Bring it up. Hey, 4 and 1. 4 and 1. Let's keep going, I guess. Yeah, I think this was the plan. Just build... Surprise! The way to win this wacky Guilds of Ravnica draft was to build a good Dimir deck. This is fine, I guess. We have a Wall of Mist. We don't have a swamp, but we've got our treasures. And there's no way I'm using a treasure to play a Wall of Mist. Ooh, that's a problem. Ooh, perfect. Let's play Barrier Bones. Oh, we're going to have to Artful take down that Night Villa. Ooh, hi, Atrata. So we can cast Atrata. I don't know if we're going to or not. In for 1, Surveil. That's fine, I guess. I think I will actually Wall of Mist next turn. Ow. That is a Leapy Froggy. There's a Trata. Yeah, I'm going to Wall of Mist. I don't want to use up my treasures. Not when we're about to get stuck on 3 lands again. Taken 1. Resolve. Throw away, I can never tell. Urban Utopia. It looks so much like Pause for Reflection. Get a treasure, play a land, do the thing over and over and over again. Kind of want to hold up Artful Takedown here. Especially with the potential of a counter happening. Yeah, I'm going to hold up the Artful Takedown. We'll tap the Leapfrog, kill the Sprite. Artful Takedown. Both, please. Tap you, kill you. Make a mana. Dead Night Veil Sprite. There's that problem solved. Man, people like their Vigor Spore Worms. It's going to take us a couple of turns to Atrata that. Which means we are going to have to take 6 here. Or more likely just throw away our Barrier of Bones. So pass the turn. Coming in with the Leapfrog. Show me the trick. Good trick. Good trick. Alright, opponent's got a trick up their sleeves now, though, for sure. In. No, we just get to kill their worm. Dead worm. Dead worm. And I guess we're going to drop a Watcher here. Possible counter? Nope. Show me a cover-up. Ooh, Campaign. You bet. You bet. crab, you're not doing it for me. Hypothesizzle. Rude. Goodbye, Watcher. Goodbye, Watcher. Ooh, that's really bad. That's really bad. We need to find some stuff ASAP. Drop the campaign. An island. Cool. They discard a sure strike. Okay. Well, we need to find an answer, so we're going to have to use a treasure to Dimir Informant here. Hey, there's the answer. They get to surveil, but that's fine. We get to bring back the campaign. Pass the turn. We're going to have to take 5, though. That's another Watcher. This is going to be a problem. I don't know that we're going to get out of this one. Taking 5, down to 13. So we get to kill the Sphinx, but then we still have to deal with the Watcher. That's not good. Kill the Sphinx, give him a surveil. We get a surveil as well. Our only hope is like bounce counter. None of those do anything. I guess they double block eventually. Let's keep the spy bug up. Surveil to your heart's content. And I can't disinformation campaign there. We're stuck on swamps. Taking 3. Down to 10. It's a second City Watch Sphinx. We super don't beat that. Disinform. Draw a bat. Spybug. And then Notion Rain. And then we have a 2/2 Spybug. We're still taking... No, that kills us. Whatever. We have lost this one. Opponent has a significantly better Dimir deck than we do. So many Sphinxes. This is what we get for being in a draft where Dimir didn't exist. More bats. Okay. Okay. Bring back the campaign, play the land, pass the turn. We get to block and go to 5. And then we die. Nope, we're just dead. Cool. Alright. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Alright, we're on the bubble. 4-2. We lose and we're out. Which I'd be kind of okay with. Alright, so we gotta keep the treasures, we gotta find the counterspells, and we're good. Counterspell in hand, but it's a 1-lander. No can do. Mulling in this feels like absolute death. Keep that. Oh, we'll find a creature right. I will do a turn 3 disinformation campaign, though. Boy, howdy will I. Land and a go sounds good. Turn 3 disinform. Draw something good. Yeah, that's a Severed Strands target. Goblin Locksmith. What are you playing, opponent? You're playing nothing. That's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, I'll play a Barrier of Bones, fix my mana up, or fix my draws up. Got a Devious Cover up still. We'd have to use our treasures, but that's probably okay. Surveil, Sabotage is great. Bring back Campaign. Sabotage will let us replay Campaign. And pass the turn. What you got? What you doing? Chemistry's Insight? Whisper Agent. That's fine, I guess. Worse things have happened. Our Veiled Shade blocks it. Easy peasy. They throw away a Thought Erasure. I think I would have kept that. Surveil 1, right? Yeah. Demir Informant. That's also fine. Also totally okay. So we're going to have to take 3 off the Demir Agent, or Whisper Agent, which I'm not a huge fan of. They throw away a Dazzling Lights, but keep something on top. Alright, so we get a treasure, we draw our Sabotage, we play a land, we drop the Campaign, and we hold up a Sabotage. Give me my treasure. 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 Hit the button. It's down here. Come on. Down here. Click it. Click it. You could also hit space. There we go. Alright, let's get our swamp. Let's disinform them. Draw a card. Timeout. Used. Timeout. Used. Ooh. Teeth. Plus. Discard a Justice Strike. Perfect. And we'll pass the turn. It's going to hurt not having the Spy Bug down, but they kept a card on top. Could have just been a land. We can use Devious Cover-Up if we need to. We might just use Devious Cover-Up. If it's something truly, truly horrifying. So what'd you put on top? It apparently wasn't a land. You would have just snap played it, right? So what do you got? You're apparently playing red and white. Red and white and blue and black. Waiting for that timeout used. Here it comes. Here it comes. Halfway to timeout used. Almost at timeout used. Timeout. Used. Hey, it's our turn. I'm assuming our opponent has left. Our opponent ain't there no more. So I think on this timeout we win. I think I've never really figured out how it works. Sometimes you just win. Sometimes your turn just gets to go and they don't get to respond anymore. But I'll take the victory, I guess, if I have to. Yeah, so it didn't end the game. So we're going to drop our Dimir Spybug, and we're going to pass the turn. Or attempt to. And at some point, perhaps we'll win. Opponent waiting forever. Doop de doop de doop de doop de doop doop doop. Do I win? There we go. There we go. Finally we win. All right. We are 5-2. 5-2. 2 more wins, 1 more loss. We get a card. It's a mythic. It's a time stream navigator and a pack. All right. So that is that our money back? No. 6 wins is our money back. So let's play. 1 more win and we made a slight profit on this event, which is more than I can say about the Amazonia event. This is fine, but boy doesn't need a counterspell. Timeout used. Alright. Go ahead. Gonna use your treasure? I don't recommend it. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Problems are gonna be had. Oh, I guess I'll use the treasure. Show me counterspells. Nope. Go away, go away. Let's pass that turn. Get yourself a treasure. Get yourself a land. Drop yourself. What's the worst thing that's going to happen here? There's not too many awful things that'll happen here. It's just when that phantasm gets out of control. That's fine. Discard that crawl swarm. It's not terribly part of my plan ever. Just a rat. And they used a treasure for it too. Child of Night, not a problem. Used up all the treasures, perfect. There's the cover-up. Time to control. Time to control the world. So still, potential 4-drop, still not terrifying. Veiled Shade, don't care. Okie dokes, I guess we're going to drop a Veiled Shade of our own. We have to use all of our treasures to do the cover-up, but that's fine. I do need to get rid of the Veiled Shade, though. Them having mana is kind of bad for our deck. Veiled Shade shockingly a threat against us. Well, that's more of a threat, but we're going to counter the heck out of that. We don't want it to return lands. We'll return a Crawl Swarm. Why not? Blue. Blue. Whatever we click on. Green, apparently. Counter the Dowser. Take the action. No attacks from the opponent here. I don't think. They shouldn't. No attacks. Perfect. Awesome. Disdainful Stroke. Well, that's great. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're going to have to use up our treasures, but we get something to block the shade there. So we're hoping for a 4 or 5 drop here. Actually, they're stuck on lands. Well, they're 1 land behind. But holy moly, are we out of cards after this. And we don't really draw into threats, we draw into counterspells. No attacks, I don't think. Nope, no attacks and a pass of the turn. Fine by me. Not great. Pass that turn. Right on back at you. Don't auto-pass. Nope, don't auto-attack either. Cancel attacks, please. No attacks. Dream Eater? Play a Dream Eater. I dare ya. Capture Sphere? Not today. Not today. Alright, we got him down to 3 cards here, I guess. We really gotta hit, like, Disinformation Campaign. Desperately. If we flood out, we are toast. Go to their second main, pass the turn. Get a treasure. Not a land. Cool, that's fine. That is fine. Oh, not much about that is fine. I really don't want walls here. Bin them both. Land bat. Land and a bat. Oh, let's play a bat. It attacks. Pass that turn. So Notion Rain did not do much for us. So what does our opponent have? They don't have lands, and they're not casting anything. And they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 6 mana last turn. They're just actively choosing to not cast stuff? So what? You can do 1, 2, 3. You can make it a 5/5. Sure. Waste your turn to kill a Demure Informant. End your treasures, BT dubs. They've got to waste all their treasures here. All but one. All but one of their treasures. Oh no, sorry. Why was I thinking they had to make it a 5/5? No, they get to keep 2 treasures. That was a great turn for us, as far as I'm concerned. Ooh. In with the bats. We get to bait them into trying to kill the crab, and then just bounce their Veiled Shade. It's going to be a very good turn. It's going to be a very, very, very good turn here. Unless they try to cast something, I suppose. If they try to kill our bats, do we bounce them? No, we get to bait. We get to bait them here. I'm gonna block your shade, and I'm gonna eat your rat. Pump that shade up. Use all your treasures. Be my guest. That's 1 pump. That's 2 pumps and a treasure. You were down to 1 solitary treasure, and goodbye Veiled Shade. That was a big turn. Rage quit? Oh, no rage quit. Yup, devious cover up. And suddenly we're back in the game. We are really back in the game here. I will actually come in with team, I think. No, we'll hold the crab back for the child. And we're going to pump the heck out of this. We're going to pump it 3 times, make it a 5/5. This is 8 damage coming through, taking them to 9. They're going to block with the Phantasm. Sure, I will pump. You got a Dazzling Lights? Nope. Fine by me. Fine by me. They're at 7 mana. They must have cards. Maybe they don't realize treasures can tap for any mana? I don't know what the happy hap is here. Vigor Spore Worm? How many of those have we countered today? I want a Disappearance and a Notion Rain, please. So do we force them to block with the child next turn? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We basically force them to block. So yeah, we'll probably come in with team here. Oof. Oofa doofa. In with team. Wow. Pump. 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 So what's this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we can take him to 1. I'm going to make him sweat. Make him think we got a really good counter. Take him to 3. They're dead in the air off the bats. Another Vigor Spore Worm. I guess they're going to gain a bunch of life. It gets Vigilance too, doesn't it? Sure does. Oh, they're going to gain 4. It's not even a bunch of life. Not even a bunch of life. We draw. Another bats. Deece. So we could bats, kill worm with the summoning sick bats. Come in. We basically force a block again, eh? We are going to attack with bats and shade. Shade's going to trade with worm. Oh, no. The double block. Okay. Kill your worm. Pump. 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 Kill your team. Just straight up murderize your team. Take you to 6. Drop the bats to make lethal next turn. And I guess hope for no mephitic vapors, eh? No vapors. Land. What do you have? You have played so little. They have 8 mana. Play something. Play something. Crawl Foragers. They gain 4 life. Okay. Ain't no biggie. And then play your Veiled Shade. I know you have it. So we take them to 4. And they're once again dead in the air. There's the Veiled Shade, sure. They can pump it 2 times next turn. Oofa doofa. Alright, in for 6. Drop the Swarm, pass the turn. Dead in the air. Dead in the air several ways. We got him. We got him. We are 6 and 2. So we've made our money back and a tiny little bit of a profit. So last match, win or lose. Win or lose, last match, finally. Which is great, because I've been recording and streaming all day. Okay, last match. Let's make it a fast one somehow. Devious Cover-Up, Wall of Mist, Takedown, perfect. Could not be better. There's no way I'm wasting that treasure. Opponent keeping their treasure as well. No swamps, that's fine. We got a Wall of Mist. Wall of Mist and a go. Don't be a threat. Don't be a threat. Bats. It's mildly threatening. Mildly threatening. We might need to use an artful takedown on it. Flyers aren't really something we can super deal with. I'll probably take 3 off of it though and see what they're going to cast this turn. Pass Wall Adept. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Tap, kill. Deadly Visit. Nice. So we'll hold up Devious Cover up here. Another Swamp. Dowser. Not a chance. Bring that Artful Takedown back. Take the action. Pass the turn. Get a treasure. Draw a card. Veiled Shade, I suppose. Pass the turn. Opponent on the mono black plan. Well, we're going to Deadly Visit the Dowser next turn. No problems there. Get a treasure. Draw a card. Don't be a land. You were a land. Deadly Visit the Dowser. Surveil. Get rid of the 2 lands that are probably on top. Basically. I will draw a Watcher next turn. That'll be great. And I will bash in. Opponent smartly chooses to not block. We won't use any treasures up. No point in doing that. Opponent with the 3rd Dowser. I will actually attack in with that Veiled Shade and possibly just eat the Dowser if they let me. I don't think they're gonna, but we can try. Wow, really? Like, really? You must have a unexplained disappearance or something, eh? They're gonna blow me out like I blew other people out. Blow me out. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. I know that trick well. And they kept a card on top. Ruh-roh. Let's drop a Watcher. Blue. Green. Red. Drop a Watcher. Let's find some counter spells. Or a Severed Strands. Also fine. We are on a 5-turn clock with that Pass Wall Adept, though. Those don't do it. Let's pass the turn. We need to up the clock. We need to up the clock, find removal. We need Severed Strands, Deadly Visit's gone. Or we need the old bounce encounter. The old bounce encounter. Centipede, sure. This Pass Wall Adept is actually going to be a pretty significant problem here. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, we're going to attack in for 3. We're going to drop a Veiled Shade. And I think we're going to murder that Pass Wall Adept. Or do we just currently win by racing? We currently win by racing. No, we just kill the Pass Wall Adept. Pass Wall Adept dead. Pass the turn. Alright, so this is a race we win. They deal 3 a turn, we deal 3 a turn. And I'm up by 3. Do not be another Dowser. I will find you. We don't have a clock anymore. We no longer have a clock, and they get to surveil 2. Again, a number that shouldn't be on that card. They surveil 2 to the top. We are dead. Disinformation campaign followed by something that surveils? That would be cool. Crawl swarm blocks, I suppose. Not well, but it does. We'll pass the turn. Oh, we can't even block that centipede with the crawl swarm. Okay. Now we really can't. Alright, 5-turn clock, 5-turn clock. We got time to find stuff. We've got time to find stuff. Taken 3. Give me not a land. Anything but a land. Bats. Bats is a clock, but we are now behind by 3. 6, actually. Lock it. Whatever. Draw your cards. Boy, I would never play a locket in this format. Never, ever, ever. Block, take 3. Alright, we're out of removal. We don't have many choices here. We get a stroke. Let's get in for 3, take them to 12. What on earth do you have? I saw your hand highlight there. What you got? Cracking treasures. Whisper Agent. Alright, well now the clock is really ramped up, eh? Really, really, really ramped up. And they're going to surveil whatever they had on top again. Or no, they put a locket on top, didn't they? Unless that locket was in their hand already? But yeah, basically I think a lot of things that said Surveil 2 should have said Surveil 1 in this set. Take 6, go to 3. Sounds good. So we are dead if we don't find a creature or removal. We are dead if we don't somehow find 2 creatures and removal. And again, look at that number. Surveil 2. Like, there's basically no world where they ever would have put Scry 2 on that many cards, right? Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, well, we go 6 and 3. We get our money back. I won't say the event was fun. I don't know what they can do to a draft to make it kind of cool and wacky like this, but I've not been a huge fan of what I've seen so far. Anyways, let me know what your experience was with Kripp's Treasure Draft in the comments down below. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me on Twitter at TheManaLeak. That's L-E-E-K, like the vegetable, not the card. You can find me at Facebook.com/TheManaLeak, Twitch.tv/TheManaLeak, and Patreon.com/TheManaLeak. If you like the content, click that thumbs up button. Click subscribe if you want to see more. And if you do have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.